Have you ever seen someone arguing about if genetics play a big factor in going pro in Fortnite or any other esport or not? This is wrong. Wait, but is it? In other actual sports in real life, like climbing, bodybuilding, basketball, like it obviously matters because your body composition and stuff is always going to be different to other people, like your height and whatnot. But people really actually think that it's actually going to affect if you're good at esports or not. I think the more like realistic thing or realistic answer to why some people seem to be naturally good or they learn quick or are just talented is kind of just like all of the things in their whole life before that point, all of the like experiences, all the things they've been taught, all the hardships they've been through, all the ways they've been taught or like upbrought in their childhood, they just all compound together and then form the person they are today, which then determines how like easily they can get good at things. Like all of that stuff can really teach you so much stuff that will help you better in esports, which makes sense. Like for example, from all the stuff from your childhood and stuff that you've learned, it can make you better at focusing, learning quickly, having the correct mentality. Like that stuff determines if you are gonna go like pro or not.
I just got pissed off.
Like for example, maybe a person that like their whole childhood they're like maybe spoiled and they didn't have to go through hardships. Like usually more commonly they're going to be less successful on average just because like their whole childhood they've like been taught and been through experiences that kind of make them think that everything comes easy, so they don't end up like thinking they have to work hard for stuff or they give up when it does get hard. Now a guy who has like actually gone through a lot of hardship or was just forced to in their early time in their life, or like had to help their family get out of situation and stuff like that, like when they're really young, or was just taught to them by their parents that things don't come for free usually. These children, like when they grow up, will tend to be more successful than other people, even though they didn't have as much as other people. It's because they'd learned that stuff doesn't come to them easily and that they know what they have to do if they want something good, and then they can handle it when it does get hard because they've already experienced that before, so they're ready for it. But I won't lie to you guys, genetics might play a small factor, but like I was looking for like heaps of studies and stuff on this to see if there's any proof of it, but I just couldn't really find any. There might be some up there that I couldn't see, but still, it's definitely not a common thing that's been researched a lot, so there might be something that comes out about it in the future. But that does not matter. What I'm about to tell you now is the whole reason I made this video. Whether or not genetics play a big factor or not in esports or Fortnite, it does not matter because believing in it will only negatively affect you. Who do you think is more likely to succeed? The man who thinks he can never become great and never reach his full potential because of like some random external reasons, so he's like, oh, there's no point trying, let's give up. Or he might not even give up, he just might not try as hard because he thinks he can't reach his full potential, so there's no point trying. Or the man who thinks nothing is going to stop him and the only reason he succeeds is if he puts in the work himself and it all depends on him. Why believe you have these imaginary strengths on you when that literally only lowers your chance of succeeding?